Hi, I'm Lee, welcome back to the channel, Fix It for Reselling. Just out for a little walk on the beach with the dog. Today's video we're going to get back to looking at that Sharp VZ-3000 and we'll have a look at some more problems and try and fix. Hopefully you enjoy this one. Happy New Year, welcome to 2022. There's the Lake District in the distance. Right, a lovely brisk walk on the seafront. Right, now let's get back to this Sharp VZ-3000. Right, what we're going to look at today is cleaning all the connectors, all the switches and all the buttons and everything. They are a bit crackly, although the volume button is not too bad now I have been playing with it. But that one was all crackly. And also we need to have a look at this tape mechanism. If we put it on tape and press play, turn the volume up. The right channel seems to be okay, but the left channel has all that noise on it. Don't know if you can hear that. That's the left channel, nice and clear. Right has a load of noise. Now, I'm not sure whether that's going to be a switch or whether it's going to be a capacitor that's gone. But let's start clearing all this up. We'll clear all the switches first. That's the main thing to look at, because the switches can get dirty. I've been reading about the record switch and stuff. So we're going to give all these a clean and just press all the buttons and try and clean some switches up. So we're just going to use some contact cleaner. I haven't got any deoxit, but we bought this contact cleaner. Seems to be okay on other stuff. We'll give it a go. Don't use the normal WD-40 because it just leaves residue everywhere. Use a specialist contact cleaner. Right, let's get this all switched off, unplugged, clean some switches. Right, so I'm just going to start off with all these switches down here, the easy ones to get to. Right, so these ones we have our got our record levels, recording, bass, treble, balance. Can't remember what that one was. So all we're going to do, these potentiometers have all little gaps in the side so we can get our contact cleaner into there. So I'm just going to spray some in down through the tops of all of them. Not too much. And literally just twist them backwards and forwards quite a few times just to clean all the contacts up. Just going to go and do this with all of them, and then these sliding switches. We can actually get into the side of these. The sides of these are open, or we could spray them down the top. But just give it a little screw on either side. Give them a wiggle. That's it, just going to do all these and then we'll get to the play buttons, we'll get to all the buttons up here. We might have to take this out, but we'll have a look at that in a second. So I'm just going to clean these ones up. Right, for the tape mechanism, I might see if I can actually take that out of there. I'm just going to take the belt off for the tape counter. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's just see if we can undo these screws in the corner, just to find out where these switches are. They might be on the back. Let's see if this comes out. See if this comes out as one unit. What if all the wires weren't all connected in there? Going to be a pain to get back in. Right, it does pop out. This little lever here needs to go back down in that hole. That switch over there. So we got our little slidey bar in there. I'm not sure whether that's to record or what that one is. Yeah, and it is the record switch, which is connected to this lever somehow. This little pin goes in that hole. Right, down in here we have this is our recording switch. Looked online, that can affect the playback channel as well. So we're going to try and get some contact cleaner down in here. That a wiggle backwards and forwards. And when we put this back together, we need to make sure this little pin goes down into that hole. I think it was that hole. Soon find out. Right, let's just try and slip this back in. Have a look at some of the caps. Make sure there's no blown caps in there. It could also be a problem. But we might have to take this out again. Well, we will when we change the belts and stuff on it. Right, so now let's try and squeeze this back down. Get that pin in the hole. Right, let's screw this back down for now. Right, let's stand it up to get to the switches on the top. Just threw my belt on the floor. So down here we have all the switches for the buttons on the front. So we're just going to see if we can get some cleaner in there. Little holes in the top, try and screw it down in there as well. Make sure we can get it all in there. These last two at the end are a bit awkward to get to. So that's that, so we just press the buttons a few times. Just work that cleaner in, get those contacts cleaned up. Now I did want to do the volume control, but that's deep down under there. I can get into the back of this. So the volume control, if you can see, it's just that one down there. So I'll just get some spray into that. Wiggle back to the forwards. And also down in under this one here we have all our little tuning pins. I'm not sure whether they need cleaning or not. You could probably give them a little squirt. It's a bit hard to show you down in that one. It does actually seem to move a little bit freer, I think. Right, so I'm just going to plug this back in and see if anything has made a difference. I'm just going to wedge our speaker wires back in the back of here in the terminals. Not got the proper connectors for these, but this does work just about. Right. Volume control seems alright. Just adjusting the balance, make sure these speakers are connected and working. Right, so that one's okay. Left channel, right channel. Let's try and tune something in. If I had my aerial plugged in, where have I thrown it? Try and find something talking on so I don't get any copyrights. So those buttons are working properly now, it's not cutting out when I press them. Aerial's not good enough to get stereo, I don't think. Right, so now these switches are okay, let's switch back to the tape. We'll put our tape back in. See if cleaning these switches has made any difference. Probably not. That's the left channel, I think. Right, no, that'd be right channel. And the left channel. So that buzzing has now gone. That awful buzzing we had has disappeared just from cleaning switches. That's the right, that's the left.
Wake up, baby, all the stars are shining bright. Yeah, we should stay up.
Right, so that's good news. Just cleaning the switches has removed all that humming we had on one of the channels. So that is excellent. So now we can get some new belts and change these.
Just keep holding me, don't let me go. Everything's so magical.
There we go, left and right.
All I need is you tonight. If I shut my eyes.
So excellent. That buzz has all gone. We've got no more scratching and jittering from our volume control. It's all nice and smooth. There's no crackling anymore. So there we go. That was simple. That was a simple fix, just cleaning up switches. Let's check out our bass and treble as well. There's no scratching or noise on these treble or bass controls. So there we go, excellent. All working so far. One thing I do need to look at is that we have got the lights for the signal levels on here when you've got the stereo on. I'm not getting any signal lights up here, so we might have to look at that at another point. The stereo light's working, we can get it into stereo. I've not got a proper aerial on here, so it's not brilliant. Oh, we do get signal level though when we're put it in a medium wave. But we've got loads of interference around here because we've got too much electrical stuff on. And I haven't got a AM antenna plugged in either. I better pick something up. So we are getting a signal level lit. Don't know if I can show you. Not sure whether you can see this signal level light coming on and off. Yep, you can just about. You just see them over here. So that works on it, medium wave and long wave. It doesn't seem to do anything when you're on FM. So I presume that's correct. See, that station's tuned in, you get nothing on the signal levels. But there we go. Right, and that's it. I'm going to leave it there for this video. Hopefully it's a bit shorter than the other one. So we fixed some of the problems with it. We fixed all the switches. We fixed all the crackling that we originally started with the volume. It did get a bit better as we've, fiddled with it a bit more, and as you use it, it does clean up the contacts. But a bit of contact cleaner in there now. They should all be clean. They should all be working pretty good now. No crackling on anything. Cleaning the switches has stopped the buzz we was having coming out of the left channel, I think it was on the tape. That's all working now. So a lot of times a lot of the problems are just like switches and like potentiometers. They're all copper contacts inside of them. They all end up getting tarnished and stuff, but they're all sat around, they get dirty. And yeah, a bit of contact cleaner brings them back to life, gives them a good clean up. And a lot of times just gets things working again. So now we've got most of this stuff working on here. I can probably order some new belts and stuff for it. And hopefully we can get the belts changed, get it looking like new, get it all back together, and hopefully make a good profit on this one. So, but join me next time. We'll get the new belts. We'll change all the belts on the tape, show you how to do that hopefully, and then hopefully finally getting it all back together and showing it fully working. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll receive notifications and when I get this thing finally finished. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.